Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Tobias and today we're going to see 200 points of Khand versus 200 points of the Beornings legendary list featuring Grimbeorn. So 3 chariots and 1 horseman against a big bear. Let's see how it goes. And now for the deployment of the forces, the Khandish forces over here. Not afraid of the bow of Grimbeorn. And over here we've got him settled down in the middle, turning into a bear just in the first move phase. So these two forces, they can both shoot. Only Grimbeorn, if he's with bow, I don't think he's going to be able to when in bear form. But yeah, let's see. So they're going to move, and the Khandish King is not going to spend a point of might to get a march. They just want to get into contact as quickly as possible, but with not so much firepower over here, it's not going to be needed. He's going to need the might for later. So let's see the first move. So for the move phase, both forces have moved towards each other, and Grimbeorn is now in his bear form. And the Khandish King has got one shot. He's on a stable platform, so shooting at one less, so 5 or 6, and of course getting a 1. So nothing for the first turn. So let's go into and see the second turn. And now for the second turn, priority went to Grimbeorn. And all of them are within reach. So of course both the Khandish King and Grimbeorn are going to spend 1 point of might to get a remove off to negate the other one's monster's charge. So let's see the roll off. And for the roll off, 1 to 3, it's going to be the Khandish King, and on a 4, it's going to be Grimbeorn. So Grimbeorn wins this one, and is going to charge, and let's see how that goes. So Grimbeorn charged into the King. He froze. He had to take a courage test, I believe, to get a charge into Grimbeorn. He didn't manage to, so he froze. And these two have got it off. So the chariot is still going to pivot a bit and move into Grimbeorn. So he's getting his 2 strength 4 hits on Grimbeorn, needing 6s to wound, and getting a 6 in total, but not for one of them. So no wounds, and the last rider is going to try and charge Grimbeorn. Yeah, so let's see the fight. So first off, the Khandish King is going to spend 1 point of might, so that was his last one to get his strike off. So a rogue strike to see if he can bump it up. So he gets a 4, meaning he's fight 9 against the fight 7 of Grimbeorn. So if the King gets to win, they win the fight. Let's see Grimbeorn first. He's got his monstrous charge, so getting only a 5. And let's see for the King, he's got 3 attacks, and all of them are going to use piercing strike if possible. Only getting a 5, and for this chariot getting its charge off, he's getting 2. He's getting a 6, and yeah, for the lone horse rider, that's fine. So they win the fight. Grimbeorn is going to spend 1 point of might to bump this one up to 6. Winning the fight against the King and his chariot. So let's see that. And now for the fight, Grimbeorn won. He's got the monster's charge special rule. He's got more high strength value than all of these models, so they are going to be knocked prone. And he's got his special rule with crushing strength, so he gets to get a 1 hit with a strength of 10. And that's going to wound on 3s, no matter if it's the chariot or the King. So he, of course, gets to maybe kill the King this turn. He's only got 1 point of might left, so needing first to see if he's hitting the chariot or the King. He's going for the chariot first. So needing 3s to wound. He's getting a wound. If he lands a wound on the model, he gets to continue until either he fails to wound the model or it's dead. So another one, seeing if it's King or chariot. It's the King, needing 3s, getting a wound on the King. He's down to 1 wound. Now for the third strike, getting a strike on the chariot, needing 3s to wound, getting a 6, so 2 wounds on the chariot. Now for the next one, getting to hit the king, needing 3s, getting a 1. That's lucky for him because Grimbeorn has got 1 point of might left. He can't do anything about this. So the king is safe for this turn, but he's prone and 2 wounds on the chariot. Let's see the next turn. So for the third turn, it's going to Grimbeorn once again. And the Khandish King, he has got no point of might left, so he can't do anything about it. So Grimbeorn is going to move into these 2 units, negating their possibility of getting unprone. And this one, this lone fighter over here, he can, for harvest movement, get to not be prone anymore. So let's see that. So he got up, he's not prone anymore, but he didn't manage to pass his courage test, so not going into Grimbeorn. And this chariot over here, he actually passed his courage test, so he gets to run into Grimbeorn and gets his 2 strength 4 hits, needing 6s to wound Grimbeorn. And he's getting a wound, and Grimbeorn has got a special rule with his legendary list, so he can, in bear form, if it's going to be a 5 or 6, he can negate this wound. And it's going to be a 2, so he's down to 2 wounds, Grimbeorn. So a little success for the chariot. So yeah, let's see the fight. So once again, Grimbeorn, he's getting the 1 extra attack for his monster's charge. This one's got monster's charge 2 into Grimbeorn, not being able to knock him prone. But let's see if Grimbeorn gets a 6. He's getting a 6, winning the fight because the Khandish King, he can't strike anymore. And he's prone, so he can't win against the... Or he can win, but he cannot strike against Grimbeorn. So Grimbeorn wins the fight, the dual roll, and yeah, he's going to use a special attack once again. I don't think he can get 2 strikes against if he's going to use his Crushing Strength special rule, so he's going to use it against the Khandish King once again. So needing first to see if he wounds the chariot or the king, and then afterwards needing 3s to wound. So a 5, that's on the king. Let's see if he can get it off. Let's just see that once again. So a 4, and the king, he's got 1 point of fate. Of course, failing that one. So yeah, the king is dead. The chariot is off, and yeah. And he can't charge or wound or strike any more models. Only 1 model with his Crushing Strength. So the king is dead, and yeah, that was it for the third turn. Let's see the fourth. So this time for turn 4, Priority went to Khand, and Grimbeorn spent 1 point of might to get a heroic move off, and now he's going to negate both of these charges. So he's going into both of them, and this poor lad has got to see if he's going to get into contact. He's getting a 6, that's not enough. So he froze once again, just standing there. So let's see the fight against Grimbeorn and the 2 chariots. So Grimbeorn has got 4, he's got off his monster's charge, so getting 1 extra, he's getting a 6, he's winning no matter what. And striking this chariot, which is not prone. Actually, it's prone now, because he got off his monster's charge. And now he's going to use a special rule once again, Crushing Strength. So first off, seeing if it's the chariot or the charioteer. It's the charioteer, needing 3s to wound, getting a 3. The charioteer is dead, he's only got 1 wound, so that model is out of the game. So the horse archer and the chariot left, the prone chariot, and yeah, let's see the 5th turn. And for the 5th turn, Grimbeorn has got no might left, and priority went to Khand. So he's going to forfeit half of its move allowance to not be prone anymore. And let's see if he's going to charge Grimbeorn with an 8. That's enough. 8 plus 3. And let's see the horse archer. If he's Snake Eyes, he's just standing there doing nothing. So the charioteer gets 2 strength 4 hits against Grimbeorn. And, oh, getting a 6 once again. Grimbeorn can maybe negate it on a 5 or 6. Not at all, so he's down to 1 wound now. He's got 3 fate points left, but yeah. So his monster's charge is negated now, and the chariot is going to fight Grimbeorn. So let's see, 4 dice for Grimbeorn, 3 dice for Grimbeorn, getting a 5, and 2 dice for the chariot, and he's using the piercing strike, and getting a 3. So Grimbeorn wins, and he's going to use his special rule once again with the crushing strength. So let's see if it's chariot or charioteer. It's a charioteer, needing 3s. Getting a 3, he's killed, the chariot runs off, and that's 1 more model down for Khand. So only the horse archer left. The force is now broken. Let's see the 6th turn. So for the 6th turn, Priority went to Khand, and let's see if he stays in the fight. He runs off. Oh, it's a 4 and a 1. So he runs off, and the fight goes to Grimbeorn. He's got 1 wound left, and no might, and 3 will, and 3 fate. But let's tally up and see by how much he won. So Grimbeorn won without a doubt. So he's getting 10 points against the 1 point of the Khandish force. So they landed 2 wounds on this leader, Grimbeorn, of the Beornings force, and that means they get 1 point or 1 victory point. So that was it for this battle report. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.